Hey, what's up, guys? This is Church of Caboose, and we're looking at a guide to the second encounter of the newest and greatest Garden of Salvation, Vex Raid. And my main goal with every raiding guide thing that I do is you can watch this guide and be able to go straight into a raid and need almost no teaching whatsoever because you're like, yeah, I got this. So let's get on into this. Encounter 2, how does it work? Well, you have 4 relay things, and they can be called by story complexes, and I will probably refer to them as pillars. What you need is you need to have 1 guardian at each of these complexes or pillars, and then 2 guardians, because you have 6 in your team, will be floating and giving buffs to people. What you're going to have to do is first you got to clear area number 1. That first pillar you spawn at, we're going to call relay pillar number 1. You clear that all out, and then the person defending 1, and then the person that floats between 1 and 2 all stay at that first pillar. The other 4 take off to the left to go to number 2. So you're going to run clockwise to that second complex, and then you clear number 2. Only the person that is going to be defending number 2 stays at number 2, and then the remaining 3 keep going clockwise around to relay number 3, and then only number 3 stays at that third relay, and the remaining 2, the person that floats between 3 and 4 and the person that defends the 4th relay, head off on the clockwise faction to the 4th and final relay. Now, that is what you need to do to get your team around. Now, what it gets a little tricky is those floaters, what are they supposed to do? Well, remember those tether boxes from the first encounter and how you use those tethers to unlock walls? Well, now you're using them to give yourself a buff, and that buff lasts for 45 seconds. It is called the Enlightened, and as you can see on screen, ads will have white shields, and they're immune unless you have the buff. And so once everyone's in place, and as if you're kind of working your way around, getting all 4 relays all charged up, you need to be sure that the people left behind are able to have their enlightened buff, and that's what the floaters do. So the one that is for between 1 and 2 covers the people defending relay pillars 1 and 2, and then the same goes for the other floater that defends for 3 and 4. Finally, once you've done all the ad killing and you've been getting buffs back and forth a whole bunch and you've just been killing ads for a while and all 4 of the relays have been charged and everything's working, eventually you will have angelics you have to kill. And there's going to be 3 angelics per relay. And they don't spawn in any particular order. So I can't be like they're going to always spawn on pillar relay 1 and then relay 4 and then relay. That's not how it works. They just kind of come in and you just kind of call out, hey, relay 2, angelics, and then you might get help from your floater. Once all the locations have killed their angelics, and there's only a total of 12, the middle walls drop down, and you get to take off and do the exact same thing in the very middle of this whole map arena thing, only instead of it being you and 1 person with the buff, all 6 of you are in the middle, and you have to shoot a box. You all get tethered up, you kill more angelics, and you do it again, where you get all tethered up, kill more ads, kill another angelic, and the encounter is over. So it's a pretty straightforward encounter. Nothing's too crazy difficult. I find most people have a interesting time with the whole concept of kind of like losing people as you're going and unlocking and building up these relays. But anyways, it's not super hard, and I have faith in all of you guys that you will be able to do this. Also, thank you to my wife for making the diagram that I used to kind of put on screen so you guys could see a little better what I am talking about. And anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I will eventually get out the final 2 encounters and how to beat those. And so keep an eye out for those 2 videos. Thank you so much for watching. I am Church of Caboose. Have a great week and happy grinding, y'all.